So much stuff.
All right, we're recording.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hello, hello.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Hi, Levi.
I sound like an old man.
You do. A grumpy, grumpy old man.
I wasn't referring to the grumpy part. I thought we were going to just not mention that.
Oh. Were we not going to mention that?
I thought so.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can start over.
Whatevs.
You said that was one of the things. All right. Okay.
It's got the heavy breathing going on.
You, sir.
Oh man, it was just way too hot.
Yeah.
Poor doggies.
It is a toasty, toasty day today. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of sun. Mm-hmm. My forehead, my arms, my hands.
Mm-hmm. That's where I wore my long sleeve shirt and my hat.
Yep. I've got some garden sleeves coming.
Oh, nice.
And some hats, so.
Good, because the hat that I have is just way too hot.
It was. I tried wearing it today, and it was so hot. Hi,
yeah.
buddy. Come on.
Way too hot. I mean, it does the sun protection, but man.
It gives you a heat stroke. Protects you from the sun, but. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
All right. Buggy bugs. The buggy bugs. The bugs.
This is. All right.
Riveting content, everybody.
I guess this is kind of, us just chilling.
Yeah.
All right, so today.
This is literally how it goes when we just chill, even not in front of a camera.
Exactly. It's pretty much.
Yeah. This is it. Do we know how to relax?
I don't.
Nope.
This is relaxing. What are you talking about?
Where did this paper clip come from?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I saw it up there and I was like, oh, interesting.
So Jack, the chicken that we...
Poor Jack.
The rooster that we rescued last night.
That we put him in the tree with the girls.
Mm-hmm. When I woke up this morning, he was still in the tree and everybody else, all the girls were gone. It's like, what do I do? Do I get down? Do I just stay up here? How do I get down?
Is this my new home?
What's going on?
Did you take him down?
Well, I was going to try to, and then he jumped, and then he fell because the tree branch collapsed.
Shoot.
And then, yeah. So it was a little traumatic for him. And then he's pretty much just been hanging out up with the hoop coops where we took him away from. And I was just up there, just checking on things, and he's going around the perimeter of all of the netting,
the fencing,
and he's finding pieces of food, and he's clucking and dropping the food, trying to get somebody to come over to show that he's found food.
Hey, ladies!
Yeah, and they're not taking it because.
Yep. That would require them to come out of the. Plus, it's almost like it's 95% of their roosters anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was really cute. Like he's going to be a good rooster once he has a flock, but for now he's lost.
He's a little confused.
He's lost.
Yeah, we feel bad, but hopefully we'll be able to get the. Tonight is my hope that we can get the buddy.
Seriously, like Levi, your breathing is just.
Can you down? Just
future edit Nate is like, Levi, just stop with the breathing.
Yes. Well, don't stop breathing, please.
Well, no.
But there, just.
Right. Stop with breathing directly into the microphone.
So yeah, our goal is tonight to finish that coop over there, the metal one. We got it completely wired in today. It's just not gonna stop. Hi, bud. And got a tarp. Not sure if that tarp's going to be the one. It's a little big.
I got a really big tarp to cover the entirety of it, but
it just makes it a sauna.
Yeah, it is really hot.
It needs airflow, so I think no, buddy, you're too much right now. Just go lay down.
He's very excited to see you.
He's like, I love Mom. I'm his biggest fan. He's my biggest fan. Which way is that? I'm his biggest fan?
I think you said it right. Freudian slip there. I'm my biggest fan.
That's what I said?
That's what you said.
Oh.
Isn't that what you said?
No,
That's what I heard.
Oh, no. I think I said I'm his biggest fan, but then I was like, well, maybe he's my biggest fan. but I'm his, I don't know. I think I'm his biggest fan.
Yes.
Like, I'm his favorite.
Yeah.
He loves me. He's a very sweet boy.
He is.
But anyway, so we finished. Buddy.
I'm just
You're too
sitting
much.
here just like.
I know. I'm always trying to be. That's why I moved it over here. It was over here. So we're finished that, but the tarp is, I think, too big. So we need to get a smaller tarp. But anyway, tonight we will continue to work on it and build the perches. We'll build the perches and maybe the nesting boxes, but the nesting boxes aren't as critical.
No, let's just get the perches done.
And then I don't understand what is happening here. You've seen me today. We've had attention time. So we're working on getting that, and then we will put Jack, and we think that we think that our surprise rooster that came in the flock that we didn't order is a whiting true blue. I think that's what he is. I was doing a ton of research, and that's the most similar that I could find for him. And what's interesting is it's actually, I think it's an Americana and a Leghorn mix, which Jack is an Americana, and we don't have any Leghorns, but Leghorns are the top producing egg chicken in the US. They're the ones that you'll find mostly on commercial type farms, the white birds. That's very standard. That's a Leghorn. And so I thought that was kind of interesting. So they're supposed to lay, I can't remember what color eggs. I think it's a bluish egg is what color they're supposed to be, thus the whiting true blues. And they're another one similar to like their egg color will breed true. So any hens he breeds with, the babies should have his blue tint of eggs.
That'd be cool.
So it'd be fun to experiment with our olive eggers and with like our Brahmas that do a pretty brown egg, just to kind of see what mixtures we could get. And then we have the Americanas and the cream leg bars, which are not the Leghorns.
Right, leg bar.
Very different. Those are both blue laying egg layers as well. So we're hopeful that we'll start getting some.
Yeah, additional colors.
Yeah, some
That'd be
additional
cool.
colors.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And so we'll move him, Jack, and then also one of our black Australopes. Those are the 3 boys that their girls aren't coming for quite a while, or we just don't have enough females for them, and we're gonna mix them into our main flock. And
Change the battery. Got rid of UI.
so I think we were talking about Jack and wanting to get him his ladies. So want to put him with the free range chickens, and we'll also move one of our Australopes over. We have 2 black Australopes. So we're looking to put those 3 in with our free rangers, as well as we have 3 other females that are over there that are ready to come. They're kind of our mixture. So we're getting ready to switch up everyone's homes and kind of reshuffle everyone to get them a little closer to how they're supposed to be, like how we want them to be future. There's a lot happening right now.
There's so many sounds going on that
But the microphones aren't going to pick up all of that.
It's not the microphones.
It's distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So I have no idea what you said. I've been listening to roosters fighting or chickens fighting over there, and then the weird sounds over here, and the dog. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, with that, you want to talk about the winner for your contest?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't remember the person who won, do you?
No, I do. It's here on the screen. It's right here, duh. Duh.
Mr. Dio.
Oh, Dio. I was gonna say Mr. Mio, but you're right. It's Mr. Dio, like 4675 or something like that.
There's 4 numbers behind it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So smiley face, little icon.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations.
Woo.
Woo! Our barn, that barn was built in 1922,
Yes.
or at least permitted it to be built.
We'll just say it was built in 1922. Yeah.
So.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, according to the county records, that's the oldest building on the property.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And the 1930s house was built in 1930.
Oh, so
Literally
truly.
1930, so 8 years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it makes you kind of wonder what they were using the property for.
Before it had a house.
Before it had the house, or if they just started dividing things at that point, and then that's why they built the house close to that barn.
Right.
So, and then moved it to where it sits now. But
yeah, very interesting.
it's very interesting, yeah. Figured out the dates on all the other barns, and we'll probably do like a walkthrough video on the Kraemer Life, going through all of that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of interesting how it all played out. But yeah, 1922. That surprised me because I thought all of the barns on the property were around 1950. I was wrong by many years. And I do know,
Okay.
according to a family that is 8 generations back from the original family that bought this property when it was 500 acres, they said that the grain mill or the grist mill that was on this property was operational until 1920. So that barn was built 2 years before they stopped using the grist mill.
After.
2 years after, yeah, sorry. And then they tore down the grist mill in 1930. So I thought maybe originally I was thinking, well, maybe they used the wood from the grist mill to build the barn, but no, they couldn't have. So.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. So piece by piece, we're learning more and more about this property, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We somehow need to get in contact with Mr. Dio, right?
Yep.
And figure out what Kraemer Life
I'll comment and
T-shirt they want,
yeah.
and so that's pretty cool. And we had a lot of comments.
We did. We got an insanely large amount of comments. I would say our videos on this channel average about 30 to 50. We got almost 400. It was well over 300 and 350, 360. So it took me a while. I read through every single one. I'll try to comment on some of them, but it was awesome to see. And thank you so much for the content ideas and that you guys liked Nate's ideas for the 2 videos that he was thinking about doing. We're just trying to do some interesting stuff that we also find interesting, which is hard, but of course want to continue working on the projects and getting the project work done. Yeah. So.
Yeah, the reason that I was thinking, like trying to come up with content ideas is because, you go girl, some of our videos do well, and well for us is like 20, 30,000 views. And then other videos, they don't do so well.
Yep.
But right now, our not so well videos are like 10,000. And lately, our views have been getting like 10,000. And so I thought that the repetitiveness of some of the projects was the issue. I don't know. I think we just need to. I think I just need to stop worrying about it and just do what I want to do and do what I need to do and put videos out. And if people want to watch it, they will watch it. If they don't, they don't. But it's so hard. Like you have a video that does well, you're like, okay, people like that, and they're interested. And then you have a video that doesn't do well, and I realize that our video not doing well is still good. But it's like when it's cutting a third,
right?
You're like, why didn't they watch that? What was it about that? Then I overanalyze, or I worry about it too much, or I don't know. So I don't know. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It is a thing because it's my source of income, and so I want to make content that viewers want to watch, but also can make money for us. And that, I guess I shouldn't be sorry to say, yeah, we need to make money.
Right.
But.
Which is, why we do sponsored videos and things like that, because starting a homestead from scratch is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
And I mean, we really had no usable, very, very little usable infrastructure already here. Actually none that required any work. Because even that needed a roof and.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean
the carport was usable.
Yeah.
Because the roof wasn't leaking-ish.
It started leaking pretty.
But even all the barns and the houses, they all just weren't in a usable condition. So yeah, it was.
Everything. We've had roofs on everything, or fixed roofs on. So it's you start thinking about it, and it's oh yeah, that we weren't expecting to have to do that. We weren't expecting to have to do. There's just a lot of things that have come up. And there's some things that have come up that, we added because was the landscaping necessary? No, but it's going to visually look nice, and it's going to be easier for us to maintain and easier for us to keep looking good. And
that and the mud.
Right.
I mean, that's
a huge.
That's one of the big reasons we did it, is because when it rains in that particular area, right in the entryway of the house, it becomes extremely muddy. Even when there was grass down, it's just so muddy, and then that tracks into the house. That just it becomes a huge mess, and so it's sorry, I keep getting distracted with. The landscaping project's a little bit more than we both anticipated.
Yes, financially and
invest
length of time. So but it's one of those things where once it's done, we'll look back and
it'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be nice, and it's just one of those things. So there's been this mix of things that we didn't know we had to do when we bought the property to get things ready, and things that we chose to do that we really didn't need to do, but will be nice.
Right. So, but again, it's, what makes us feel better coming out, because I do think that, even today, and I mowed pretty much from behind the trailer almost to the gray barn, and it looks so much better over there. And was it an absolute necessity to do it right now? No. What's happening back there, ladies? Okay. And so, but
but we do need to maintain mowing.
it.
Otherwise, you just get tall grass and you get chiggers and better chance of getting ticks and all of that. Yeah,
and the dogs, as I started this video brushing, because he's got so many little cockleburrs and, forget-me-nots and hitchhikers and whatever, beggar's lice, literally probably all of those things, because they were all different. So trying to keep them brushed out, and I was trying to make them a better path to go where I know they like to wander and where they like to roam, so that they wouldn't be going through, because over by the barn, I would say it's about this tall already around the... Goodness
what
me.
In the world is going on?
So much. It's
let's sit down and have a relaxing conversation.
So and I think it's just trying to get everything cleared out, but over by the pond, it's completely overgrown and crazy. I know that a couple folks requested us going back over there, so we'll have to go back over there maybe we can do that tomorrow.
On a kick or?
On a kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take a while to get it to the condition that we want it to get to, but it's okay.
Yeah, we talked about, moving the sheep over there first, and then maybe the pigs go through it, and we'll just continue to move the animals around And I think we'll probably make a video about the pigs and our plans for the pigs too, whether that's on a Kick or a Kraemer Life, because we do get a lot of, I think people are confused because we've had them for so long, kind of what our intent is. So
they're basically a walking freezer at this point.
A walking freezer?
Well, they maintain themselves. Like they're a walking, maybe freezer's not the right word, but they're
garbage disposal?
No, like the meat that they're going to produce for us, that they are producing for us, is staying stable by being on them and alive.
Yep.
And we don't have room for a freezer. Room in the freezer, anyway. There's a term for it, and it's not walking freezer, but there's a term. I think like Joel Salatin said something about it, like the cheapest and easiest way to keep meat fresh and stable is keep it alive until you're ready for it.
Yep.
So.
And they're doing good work for us. So they're clearing a lot of land and they're disrupting a lot of land, which we get comments all the time, like why do you have those instead of like Idaho pasture raised pigs or instead of coonies that aren't as disruptive? And it's like, no, we want them to root it up. We want them to completely just turn the soil for us because it's just been untouched for so long. And we have like Virginia creeper is just underneath, like this much underneath, and it's just the vines are everywhere. And so we want them. That's exactly what we want them to do. We want them to tear it up, just destroy it, and then we'll come back through and fix it and kind of reseed.
Yeah.
So
plow it up a little bit.
Yep.
Level it, smooth it out.
Smooth.
What are you doing?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. So I went to the doctor today. And didn't see my doctor, won't see him until October, but saw the family nurse practitioner and talked about a bunch of stuff and did tons of blood drawing. Like, I think I left half of my body out there in terms of blood. It was a lot. So we'll get results early next week. They'll probably have results tomorrow, but they probably won't get to it until Monday. But so we'll see. Tested for a lot of things, lots of things. That's that. And then I came home, and I've been super grumpy all day long.
Lucky me.
I don't even know why I'm grumpy.
I'm just like
just
what is going on?
Irritable and grumpy. That's the way it happens sometimes.
Yep, it does.
Irritable and grumpy.
All right, I think we're good.
Are we good? All right.
I don't know. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Tomorrow we're gonna do some pre-work on the landscape fabric because we have friends coming over Saturday to help us with the landscape fabric and spread the rock, get that done.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get the coop done tonight so we can spend the majority of our focus tomorrow making sure we're ready to move gravel because I want to do that. And maybe while the boys are moving gravel, I might build that other bed so that we can get them, the other raised bed, so we can get them positioned.
Oh, okay.
And get them filled, and so that we can start planting in them. So, because I would love, not to just spread the gravel tomorrow, but to actually put my planters out and like make it look nice, because I've got stepping, like bricks and steppers and rocks that I want to kind of put in there too. So it'll be nice if we have a tractor or some help, because those things are very heavy.
Yeah, those things are heavy.
So.
Yep.
Cool. That's
okay.
Exciting. I'm excited for this weekend.
That's good. It'll be good to have it done.
It will be. I just don't want to be sitting here Sunday looking over and it look the same and be like, dang it.
I know.
So, positive thoughts.
Yep,
it's gonna all get done.
It'll get done. It's crazy when you have multiple hands how quickly you can get things done.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
Yeah, so, okay.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye now. Hi, Richard. Were you saying goodbye?